Melissa, your hair is blue. Strangely enough, I think the last time you showed that your hair was blue, you were also in your car. Tell me when it gets uncomfortable. Admittedly, this is a little uncomfortable for me because you guys just went out of focus. Hello, Melissa. It is Wednesday in the Great Perhaps. And I have no idea what to say. Unfortunately, not a whole lot going on with me this week. I've been pretty swamped with schoolwork and trying to get a couple projects underway. So I'll have plenty to report next week, hopefully. In fact, if everything goes well, I'll actually have a video posted on every channel that I currently manage sometime this week. Yay! Productivity. So I think I'll just get right to your questions. And I'm going to answer both of them. Why are people such horrible drivers? Well, essentially they are defensive drivers instead of offensive drivers. And of course what I mean by that is that they tend to care only about protecting themselves and not paying any attention to who is around them and what's going on in all the other cars on the road. So that's why you get people that suddenly like jump 3 lanes of traffic without a turn signal, or just people who don't use their turn signal at all, which drives me absolutely crazy. Your second question was, did I have any kind of dreams or goals when I was younger that I'm still trying to pursue today? Yes and no. That's a very complicated one. Because when I was a kid, I remember one of the first things I wanted to be was a veterinarian, because I really liked animals, and the only thing that I knew our vet did was look after our pets when we went on vacation. So I was like, oh, that seems like an awesome job. You just get to hang out with all these animals all day. Like, I would love that. And then, of course, I learned about, the other part of being a veterinarian, which is operating on animals. And I was like, you have to cut into animals? No. So yeah, that dream kind of went out the window. One thing I did always do when I was younger is make up stories. And I think that is kind of the one thing that has stuck with me over the years. When I would play with my toys when I was a kid, I used to actually create stories around what, reasons for, like the G.I. Joes to play with, the X-Men or whatever. Like, reasons to combine these different worlds. But yeah, that's kind of the one thing that I think has stuck with me over the years, is just wanting to create stories and, tell tales, I guess, as it were, which is why I'm pursuing the whole writing and filmmaking thing, because that's what I love to do. Melissa, I definitely know what you mean about being a little awkward around dreams and aspirations. When I was in high school, I had the same thing where they would ask you, like, what are your goals for this year? And of course, yeah, you always want to try to be academic, because you don't want to say to slide through this course with the least amount of effort possible. Bobble John does not approve. I need a question for you. Actually, I think for this week's question, I'm going to continue on your theme of childhood. Interesting segue is interesting. By which I mean, what is your either first or fondest childhood memory? I probably should have thought of an answer for this before I actually did the question. See, for me, probably one of my fondest memories from childhood would be, strangely enough, my first day of kindergarten. Because I remember Heather, my sister, not wanting me to go. And, because at that point, she and I had pretty much spent like every day together, and this was like it was a new chapter opening and an old one closing, and I just remember like. And a picture exists somewhere. I don't know where it is. I know Mom has it because I know she had a like physical copy of it in a frame at one point. Probably still does. But there's a picture of Heather hugging me out in front of the house on the first day of school, and you could just see like she's just like pulling me in tight, like not wanting to let go at all. And yeah, I think probably that's actually one of my fondest childhood memories is actually a lot of childhood moments I think with my sister, just because like there was a time when we used to just hang out and kind of do everything together, and that's definitely not the case anymore. I mean, of course we still get together, when she's in town or when I go there, but things change when you grow up. And of course I just mean physically, because mentally we all know that I'm still a child. Melissa, I like your hair. It looks really good. I hope you're all well. And Melissa, see you later this week.